Hey everybody, this is the Aggressively Medium podcast with Lee and Josh.
Josh, we're on episode 9, man.
Episode 9.
Me and
That's
you.
hard to believe,
Yeah,
dude.
just me and you again.
That's so we've been doing this for over 2 months now.
Ugh.
If that's how you want to think about it.
Yeah.
I'd rather not, but
Feels good. I like it.
feels good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as it feels good, that's
Yeah.
all that matters.
Yeah.
As long as everybody out there is feeling good.
Hanging out with a buddy.
We can hear you right now. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing. Sorry.
I was
Yeah.
listening to the people
Yeah.
and what they were saying. I
Yeah.
was trying to be
We're starting to rack up some comments and some reviews.
and some views. Views are pretty
reviews.
steady right now. So
Yeah. We're
That's
growing.
exciting.
It's a slow grow.
It is,
Which is a healthy growth.
which is healthy, which
It's healthy. We've been talking
parlays
about
into
it.
our first our first topic.
Yeah.
So you wrote it down, so I'll let you start.
Man,
off.
we'll just jump right into it.
Go for it.
Actually, no. Let's start with the enneagrams.
Oh yeah. That's
We'll
what we're
start
going
with
to talk
that.
about. Yeah,
Because we actually did a
enneagrams.
lot of like behind the scenes work for this.
Yeah, for
as
the
far as,
first time
studying
ever.
and
Yeah.
we actually read about some stuff before we talked about it.
So, in case you're unfamiliar, enneagram is
There's no way you're not, though.
Yeah,
My
there's
gosh.
no way you're not. So first thing I want to throw out there is how I feel about these types of tests.
Yeah.
which is I hate them.
Yeah.
And the reason that I hate them is because I feel like they're crutches for people. Mm-hmm. Like somebody will say, "Oh, well, I'm a 6, and so that's just me being a 6."
Yeah. Let me be a butthole because
Yeah.
I'm a 4.
Exactly, and it so that's part of it. The other part is like if you want to know something about me, just ask me
Yeah.
the type of person that I am,
Or view you.
yeah, exactly.
Just-
Like you don't need it. That honestly confuses me more. That like now I have to have a number associated with, and
Yeah.
then people are like, "Oh, which one are you?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Bro, I
You're
don't
such a
care."
6.
Yeah, you're such a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, and like,
Well, kiss my 6.
Yeah, and it gives people that like fallback that like, oh, I'm a 6, and that's why I act this way. Then it's like, okay, well, don't act
Yeah.
that way. Like, don't be a
Yeah.
butthole.
Enneagram said I'm a hothead, so just let me be mad
Yeah.
about stupid
Yeah.
stuff. No, let's
You
not.
still are a human being
Yeah.
and have to be held liable for your actions. So
And that's funny because, like, have you seen the memes and stuff that are like talking about white girls will say that they're in a bad mood because some stars aligned in the right way. Like, this is
Mercury's
the
in retrograde. Or whatever.
yeah. There's some shadow on a certain moon
Yeah.
somewhere, and I'm upset because of it.
Yeah,
I can't do anything about it.
We were actually, me and Meg were sitting in bed last night, and we started talking about. It was something came on TV, and it was like it's the year of whatever, and so then she started looking up what ours like when we were born, and I was like, oh, so everybody that was born in that year is like this now.
74. Is that yours?
Yeah, 74
84.
minus 84 minus.
When were you actually born? What year?
89.
89. Oh,
Yeah. When were you born?
92.
Not that far apart, huh? Not that far apart.
Different decade.
Yeah, but like
There's a
there's
generation
one
gap.
year could be
Generation gap in
All
there.
Yeah.
Shoot, Anna was born in 91.
Yeah, you want to talk about how old she is
She's a year
on
older
the
than
air?
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's only 2 years younger than me.
It's a long 2 years, though. That is a long 2 years.
Anyways,
Man.
I'm going to
Enneagrams.
kick you in the teeth
Speaking of
because
that,
of my Enneagram.
Anna studies this stuff
Oh, Meg does too.
like she's getting her master's in it.
Yeah. Meg absolutely loves it and
Yeah.
like hated the fact that we were going to talk about it.
Yeah, Anna did too. She said, just be nice.
Yeah, like I won't be
Well,
as honest
I'm an
as
8,
I
I
want to
can't be nice.
Yeah, I'm a 6, so
Yeah.
I can't. Whatever, I don't know.
But yeah, so we actually took. Now I didn't pay for the Enneagram one.
Oh, who would?
I'm sure Anna has. I could probably find the statement on our debit card on our account, but
yeah.
I took 5 free ones.
Okay, I
Just
only
to-
took one.
I wanted to get a good wide base. They're pretty much all different too, so I don't really know how.
Yeah. So all of yours came back differently from.
Kind of, but
Okay.
I did write them all down and like add them up to where I am.
A 34. You added all your 8s.
I had something. I'm an 8.
You're
I'm an 8.
Okay.
And then you get into wings, and we'll break down some of the stuff. I'm an 8 wing 1 or wing 3. Wait, no, that's not right. Because wings are different. There's a whole other wing test you can take too.
Well, no, those are your those would be your wings.
Anna told me it's a little different than to just say my number 2 was a wing. Because they have their own different wings per which one you are, which makes it even dumber.
Yeah.
Or more annoying and confusing. Not dumb. I wasn't supposed to call it dumb. But we'll cut that out.
You were supposed to be truthful.
We'll cut that out.
Yeah, sorry.
But I'm a challenger. That's what it said.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Probably
Well,
loud.
it didn't give you like a...
I didn't read all that. I have it on my phone.
Well, so I'm a 6.
Okay.
Wing 2 and 1. So I'm a loyalist.
Ooh.
Which I would say I'm a pretty loyal person. And that would honestly be one of the first things I tell you if you ask me what type of person I am.
Here, let's do this. Let's run through them.
Okay.
So we've got a 1
The reformer.
can be thought of as the perfectionist.
Yeah.
Ones place a lot of emphasis on following the rules and doing things correctly. I'd hope everybody's got a little 1 in them.
Yeah. That's another thing, man. It's so I went through all of these and I was like, well, I mean, I hope that I'm like this, and I hope that I'm like this, and all stinking 9 of them, man.
So I'll jump through this quick, just so
go for it.
If you're like us, and you've heard people talk about this, your girlfriend, your wife, friends talk about this a lot, and you're just like, it might as well be some kind of foreign language.
Yeah,
we're trying to help.
Yeah.
We're just
break
trying
it down for you.
We're teachers at heart. I don't think that's a type, but
it is.
It is.
I don't know.
2 is the giver. They want to be liked and find ways they can be helpful to others so they can be loved and belong.
Yeah. So 2 is a giver. Is 3 the
3's an achiever.
Catcher. Oh, sorry.
the receiver.
The receiver. Yeah.
Gosh. The achiever, that's a 3. They want to be successful and admired by other people and are very conscious of their public image.
Yeah. Which all the people that I know are want to be liked and successful.
4 are the individualist. They want to be unique and live life authentically and are highly attuned to their emotional experience. Bump 4s.
Well, but like who does live authentically? That's such a like.
Yeah.
Give me a breakdown of who doesn't want to live authentically.
Yeah.
Who's
I get the authentic. I don't like the don't judge me. I'm me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do me. Well, but you parked in 2 parking spaces.
That's the whole
You're not an
reason of this
individualist.
test.
You're a butthole.
Yeah.
Like 5 is the investigator. They seek understanding and knowledge. Excuse me.
Bless me.
And are more comfortable with data than people.
They like data more than people.
Yeah. So an introvert, probably.
Yeah.
Or a engineer.
Yeah.
Not an artist.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm just trying to do these quick. 6 is a skeptic. Probably some of that. 6s are preoccupied with security, seek safety, and like to be prepared for problems.
So 6 is called the skeptic on that one.
Yeah.
Mine, it was called something else because
Are you
I'm
a 6?
6.
You're a 6. Okay.
It was the loyalist.
Okay.
Which is a completely different word from skeptic.
Yeah. 7s are the enthusiast. They want to have as much fun and adventure as possible and are easily bored. Not even a little bit.
You don't like
I haven't been bored since I was a child.
No, not that part, the first part.
As much fun and adventure?
Do you not want to have fun in life?
I'm not gauging my life experience off of fun.
If you do, then you're dumb anyway.
Okay, well,
like,
you said it.
Yeah,
For
absolutely.
all you 7s out there, Josh hates you.
I think Meg's a 7.
Yeah. 8 is the challenger. That's me.
Yeah.
8s see themselves as strong and powerful and seek to stand up for what they believe in.
Which who wouldn't?
Again, I need a little 8 in everybody.
Yeah.
And then 9, this is it, the peacemaker. I believe this is Anna. This is my wife.
Okay.
They like to keep a low profile and let the people around them set the agenda. Maybe. Anyway, that's kind of like just an easy 1 or 2 sentence explanation each one of them.
Well, and when you think about all these, like, and I think we even talked about this before we started recording, is like in my description, there are some things that are just dead wrong about me. Yeah. And so you're also like you're taking this test and you're trying to figure out.
I got your loyalist one. I have that one down too.
Oh, okay.
The one that has different words for them.
Yeah. Oh, so there's other.
This is a different website that I took the test from, and the 1 through
And it
the
had
1
the-
is the reformer, 2 is the helper,
Yeah. That's
3 is
one
the
I-
achiever, 4 is the individualist, 5 is the investigator, 6 is the loyalist, 7 is the enthusiast, 8 is the challenger, 9 is the peacemaker.
So you're
so
the
they're all kind of
enthusiast.
the same. No, I'm a challenger still. Eight's a challenger.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to upset you and mislabel your enneagram.
Well, don't
you know.
don't enneagram shame me.
Yeah.
Type shame me.
I will.
But yeah,
Which and it's like you're not gonna get something based on whatever 40 questions that's gonna tell you
Right.
something about people. Like you've
Yeah.
got stuff in there that was literally like I was reading through it and I was like, that's not me at all. Like I'm not what like,
right. I had some weird outlier ones because
Really?
with taking the test 5 times,
Yeah.
my top 3 had some weird ones in it sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's,
Also, if you research the actual
you do
history
this
of
part,
the test,
yeah.
The guy who created this whole thing
Or made it popular,
made it
or turned it
popular,
into a personality test.
was a cult leader.
A cult leader.
So
Makes
if
a lot of
you're
sense
out
now.
there just like, oh, I love. Pretty much, you're saying I love the product of a cult leader.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's up to you guys.
Yeah.
to
Hey, we're
be-
just reading facts.
Yeah, these are facts.
We're just
This
trying to
is
help
facts.
y'all. We want you to think.
Yeah. So and honestly, that's another thing that you've got to look at when you like. I never just do something and look at it at the surface level of anything.
Okay.
Like I take this test and then I go, well, who the heck made this test?
Yeah.
Like, why should I put my stock in them? And then I go through and like read all the stuff about their life, and it's like, well, this dude's a cult leader, so I mean, like, maybe I should just take this with a grain of salt anyway.
Yeah.
But that's probably me being at 6 or whatever.
Whatever you are.
Whatever I
Well,
was.
Probably a skeptic, whichever one that is.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, it's just
I don't know.
like,
Yeah. You can't. I don't know. You got to look into stuff.
yeah, absolutely. Look into stuff like
But yeah.
don't take stuff that just because everybody else is doing it. I mean,
Yeah.
like that's how you end up drinking Kool-Aid and literally dying from cult leaders who create enneagram tests.
Yep. Or wearing brand new white Nike sneakers
Yeah.
and shooting yourself with a bunch of other people in a compound. That happened too.
Yeah,
Or you get burned up by the government, like Waco.
yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever finish that one?
We haven't finished it.
You got to.
We're working on it. We
Got to.
We ain't had a whole lot of time.
I understand. I understand.
But
yeah.
yeah, like if you're out there and you're like, you know, you're all obsessed with this stuff, like really like take stock in who's creating it, like what the purpose is for those people behind these tests and stuff. Because
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's Googling this stuff to find it.
yeah,
It's wild. It's a bunch. There's a bunch of info
yeah,
and a bunch of different websites.
there's a lot of misinformation too.
Yeah. There's a lot into it.
So I would consider misinformation as not like, so the first website you looked up when I said, oh yeah, a story about a cult leader, you went to the website and it was like, oh, this renowned whatever. It didn't say anything about like
Psychiatrist turned personality
yeah
guru.
It didn't say, oh, he likes
Yeah.
dabbling in the dark arts or
Yeah.
whatever. So
Right.
I mean,
Yeah. It seems like a lot of this stuff was pulled out of space.
oh yeah, for sure.
Along with
Yeah. He was on some
retrograde
freaking
stuff. Yeah.
drug
He was in
trips and
space.
some shrooms.
Yeah.
And,
So
yeah.
with the test, there's no way you hadn't heard of it yet, but if you've never taken it or you hadn't really thought about it,
Go take it and see how dumb it is.
take the test. There's 5 free ones. There's also one you can pay for, which I can't imagine. But
Yeah.
take the test, see what you are, but really just it doesn't matter what
Well,
it says you like.
I mean, yeah, and also like the stuff that like you read through it, it's like, well, if you just ask me, like, so it says I'm a loyalist, and it talks about you would do anything for anybody. Like, if you call me at 5 a.m., I'm gonna be at your house.
Yeah.
Like that's the type of person I am. So like, if you know you're that type of person, then just
You don't need a test.
be that type of person
Yeah.
and screw a test.
Now, if this is your first time dabbling in it from this and you just love it to death and want to dive headfirst into it,
Yeah.
There's plenty of websites for like
Yeah.
type6isunite.com. Like
Yeah.
you can go
Jeffrey
and talk to other
Dahmer, friends.
Like you can
Space.
find a website or some kind of forum of just your type, and y'all can just type it up at each other.
And we'll link in the description a free version of the Bible so that you can like
and a link to a self-help website.
actually know something about yourself.
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, like,
Yeah.
dude, like, and books are great. You know, all this other stuff's great, and it helps expand your mind a lot. But like, I mean, if you're just sitting there, like, if you don't know who you are, dude, getting
Get in the word.
yeah,
Enneagrams
seriously.
ain't gonna help you figure out
do
who
a
you
freedom
are.
group.
Yeah.
That's gonna make you.
But it is fun doing it if you're with a group of friends and y'all are bored and like I'll take it and see what happens. It's fun.
If I'm with a group of friends, the last thing I want to do is sit there and take an online test. It's going to take me 30 minutes to get through.
Oh well, an above average person doesn't take 30 minutes to take the test.
Well,
yeah.
mine was a long one.
Okay.
It was really in depth.
Yeah. And then we'll end it with this. I was reading and I've heard before, if you've tried to take it or you take it and you think it's not true, find the closest person to you to take it in your shoes,
Yeah.
and that'll give you a good idea, good or bad,
It'll paint a better picture of who you are.
because it's easy to be self-biased and pick the ones you think you'd like to be, and then But yeah,
I see an old lady crossing the street. Do I sometimes help her? Do I always help her? Do I never help her? Like, you might be.
Is she holding a gun? Does she seem agitated?
Yeah. What are the context of these questions?
Is
Like, yeah.
Why is she fist fighting another old lady and they're trying to get across? She's chasing another old lady across the street.
Yeah. She's running from the police.
Yeah.
I stop and I always help.
Yeah,
Like, that's
always
because I'm a 6.
Yeah, I'm not always doing anything. So take it with what you want.
Except
Take
eating.
it with a grain. Yeah, that's true. But so we just thought that somebody that's not in love with it needed to talk about it on the
for
web.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions about it,
Yeah.
hit our wives up.
Oh gosh. And put in the comments what you are.
Yeah.
If you've done it,
Don't
just want to
care.
see. Yeah.
I don't care what they are.
We'll see what our listeners, what types they are.
No, just sit there and trash it. Tell us how
Oh,
much you
please
hate
do
it.
that. Yeah.
Tell us how much. Drop that in the comments. I could care less
Yeah.
about
I'm a type.
what type you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm done with enneagrams.
yeah,
That was halfway funny. Also
hope
trying to
I'm
get you to
done.
learn.
I hope
Yeah.
I'm done with enneagrams forever.
Well,
after
we'll
this.
both hear about it.
Absolutely.
I'm sure Anna will give me a good breakdown when I get home.
Luckily, my wife doesn't watch podcasts.
Anna watches it. She's got an alert,
Yeah.
a Google alert, I think. She's listening to it
She
before I
should.
even know it's up.
She should.
But I make her listen to it with AirPods because I'm not
wrong.
listening
Yeah.
to it. She can't do it out loud.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
So we'll talk about the next thing that we're going to talk about, which was we kind of started leading into it.
Yeah.
Is
We have to talk. Well, we don't have to do anything, but
she's from here, so it
Hannah
feels
Brown.
like relevant enough
Yeah.
information that we need to talk about it.
Miss Alabama, Bachelor or Bachelorette. I never know the difference between the two.
Yeah.
Which one? She was both, actually, wasn't she?
So
She's from here. She's
Yeah.
from Tuscaloosa.
Which is
we're out of Tuscaloosa.
nearly
so-
all of that we know about her.
Yeah, we knew her before
The stuff.
Miss Alabama, or was she already Miss Alabama?
I think she was Miss Alabama.
Okay.
When we met her.
We met her and have had
Through business
conversations,
partners.
business stuff,
Yeah.
advertising stuff
Yeah.
before Bachelor/Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if you don't have social media or
Yeah.
a TV or
If you don't know what we're talking
the
about-
Pony Express, then
Good.
yeah.
I wish I didn't.
Hannah Brown, who was Tuscaloosa native,
Rose to stardom.
Yeah, turned into Bachelor contestant.
Which is the one with all the girls and one guy?
That would be The Bachelor.
So she started on The Bachelor
Yeah. She started on The Bachelor, and then she ended up being The Bachelorette.
the next season.
Yeah, the next season,
Yeah.
which meant that she had 30 guys vying for her attention,
Which is just
healthy.
the best way to find a mate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quickly and real surface
And
level.
I think the statistics for those shows show that it is the best way.
Yeah.
Because there's like 3 of them that are married.
There's out of the 50
20
seasons.
seasons. Yeah. But
There's
so-
no way you could mess up finding a mate off of a show.
Oh, absolutely not.
It's just too easy. It's
yeah,
perfect.
90 Day Fiance.
It's the perfect way
Married at First
to
Sight.
find the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with.
Absolutely. I challenge anybody to prove us wrong on that.
Yeah. That's not what this is about, then.
No.
But
so she
got a little
slipped
trouble.
up. She slipped
She's
up.
in some hot water right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, yeah. So she was on, I think it was Instagram Live or something.
Whatever.
And looked like she had a few.
She was
No shame. I don't care.
Who does? She's 21.
Yeah. Over 20. Yeah. Yeah.
She's above 21.
Yeah. She's an adult.
Yeah.
She's
pays her
allowed.
own bills.
It's legal.
Go for it.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Do what you're going to do.
Who hasn't?
Do what you're going to do.
Who hasn't?
Yeah.
So,
Doesn't give you a license to do certain
yeah.
things. So.
Well, and so on her Instagram Live, where she probably had millions of people watching, or thousands. Either
Anyway,
way,
a bunch.
a bunch of people were watching. She was singing a song
Mm-hmm.
that contained the N word.
Yes.
And
If you don't know that, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
if you don't know what
If you
that
don't know what the
means,
N word is, I'm just kidding.
it's a bad word.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's so bad you can't even, you have to say N word.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Can't even,
Which is probably one of the only words that you have to do that with.
yeah.
Which, hey, it's understandable. I'm not.
Again, who hadn't? I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Whoa.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nobody cut this. So
It's just gonna be clipped into you saying,
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you're the one looping it and clipping it. So.
yeah, that's true. So
Yeah.
if it
Gosh
leaks-
almighty.
But yeah,
yeah.
so
This is a funny podcast.
she said the N word in front of all these people, and then starts backtracking like, I
Well,
didn't
so
say
just
that.
so people were like, y'all aren't doing this right. She sang the song, said the word, but then
Comments exploded.
But then she did say the F word instead of the actual 4-letter F word. So she did.
She was comfortable with one word, but not the other.
She shorted and censored
Yeah.
the F word, but then didn't censor that one,
Okay.
which kind
Yeah.
of makes it a little different. But still, regardless, she said a word she's not supposed to say, and she's destroyed now.
Well, and yes, possibly
The internet world came at her
like with a hell force storm.
like Thor with a hammer.
Yeah, like
Put her down.
yeah.
Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Mjolnir. That's the name of the hammer from Thor.
I think it is.
It's definitely Mjolnir. For sure.
Okay,
But
anyways,
that's anyway.
Anyways,
Yeah. Again, not important at all. But
here on my mic. Yeah. So
she said what she said.
she said what she said, and then
People heard it.
yeah, and so and then comments are like erupting, like, "Oh, I can't believe she just said that," like blah 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 blah. And then she was
Sponsors
like, "No,
drop.
I didn't say that. Was somebody else in the room who
Yeah.
has my same voice."
The world told her apologize, and
She did.
She did
and
a-
laughed about it.
she did a poor job of
yeah,
apologizing.
yeah. Which she
Still
was
glazed over.
Yeah, she was still.
She had a little liquid courage in her.
Yeah,
A little too
And-
much liquid courage.
and so what we are not condoning what she said at all,
not even a drop worth.
but
no.
we want to talk about
Yeah.
the other side of this.
Yeah.
And I spoke about this a little bit, that she went from zero stardom
Yep.
a year and a half ago, whatever you're gonna say.
She probably when she was before Miss Alabama.
That's not.
I mean, that's more than none.
Yeah, it's more than none, but not a lot.
Yeah.
And so
So
she
pre-bachelor.
pre-Bachelor, she went from zero to being on The Bachelor. Huge audience.
Yep. Everybody liked her.
Yeah, everybody liked
She's
her.
real
So
bubbly, fun.
Yeah, and
Says what
then-
she wants.
from Bachelor to The Bachelorette,
Yep.
and then was on a major
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars major broadcast. And I mean, she went from nothing to
Everything.
everything in the blink of an eye. And so these people, like, we'll just say Tom Cruise, he spent years
Yeah.
getting a following. And then once he got a certain number of people, it was like, okay, this is the type of person that I am now. This is how I need to act. This is how I need to react to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would get some more fame.
She didn't have the time to learn how to be famous.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's no classes, or if they are, they're very expedited classes from like ABC that's like, hey, don't flash your boobs on camera or something,
Yeah.
like very
Unless that's how you got famous.
surface, and then keep doing it.
Yeah.
'Cause That's what the execs want
Yeah.
at ABC. But yeah, I mean, she didn't have that time to grow as a celebrity or as a person,
Yep.
and so she was thrown into the limelight, which anything that grows fast isn't healthy.
Right.
And
If it grows fast, it doesn't grow deep.
yeah, and that's the same reason you don't get married after somebody after a week, because
Yeah.
you don't know that person. That relationship hasn't had time to grow and to create roots and sustain itself.
No wisdom.
Yeah,
none of that.
And there was probably not a lot of wisdom around her.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
You know that
She doesn't have a lot of mentors.
Yeah, well, she did. There was some pastor that she's been hanging out with recently
Yeah.
out there and stuff, which
They
is
all do
great.
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just and
She messed up.
she did. She messed up. Absolutely messed up.
We're not defending her from what
No,
she did, because
absolutely.
if you think about it, her fame came through the internet, basically.
Yeah.
Television because of the shows, but through
And then
the internet.
after the fact.
And so it's not like she didn't know that saying that, like, I had no idea that was going to happen if I say that word live.
Yeah.
Well, no, you knew that. And you knew the people that follow you and love you are people that freak out over that.
Yeah.
Wrong, right or wrong, I'm not talking about that, but you know the culture of the type of people that are obsessed with you now also don't stand for that kind of stuff at all.
Yeah.
You're not the first person that's gotten destroyed over saying something or doing something dumb.
Yeah.
So you knew how rocky your pedestal was, like how loose your pedestal was. And so,
But the fact that we can also take something like this and ruin somebody's life.
there's no excuse. There's no excuse for what she said.
Absolutely.
That was stupid.
There's no excuse for that.
Yeah.
But there's also no excuse for having a witch hunt.
Oh my gosh.
Like, and I think out of anybody who's probably talking about this, me and you could care less.
Couldn't care less.
Couldn't care less. Even
Yeah.
if I tried.
Nope.
I couldn't care less.
Nope.
About her
Yep.
fame
Yep.
or her stardom. And this has nothing to do with it was this specific word that was said, and
Yeah.
that's why we feel passionately about this
Yes.
or whatever. It's literally anytime that anything happens, it's like, oh, well, this person, all of a sudden, there's a picture that was released from 16 years ago that they were showing their penis off or something. And then it's like, all of a sudden,
You seen a lot of
everybody's
those?
got it. Yeah,
I
all
hadn't
the
seen
time.
a lot of those.
All the time. Dad. It's
So back to Hannah.
yeah. But no, I mean, it's, it doesn't matter what it is, stuff that, and then all of a sudden we can just destroy somebody's
Yeah.
life.
And I'll save all
Granted,
Yeah.
she built that coffin herself.
you got to lay in the bed you made.
Yeah. But still, the fact that we can just do it to somebody and
Yeah.
It
So
sucks.
I'll just save all you dumb SJW some time. We're both white Southern men. We don't get to talk about it because so we're going to take
what's
all this
SJW?
social justice warrior.
Oh, okay.
So we'll take you talking about keyboard heroes.
Yeah, I was trying.
So we're going to take all of the specifics out of this because we don't need those to make the point we're trying to make. No gender, no race,
Yeah.
no specific actual thing that happened. A famous person made a mistake
Yeah.
that most of the public is not happy with,
Yeah.
regardless what it is.
Yeah.
How do you destroy somebody over one specific thing that didn't hurt somebody else?
Well,
Like
to
if
say
she-
that it didn't
no,
hurt
but like
somebody
I'm
would
going
be-
to Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein, all that stuff.
okay. Yeah.
He was molesting girls.
Yeah. That is something
That's what I'm saying.
a crime.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we can we can take that guy down.
Yeah.
You're hurting people. You're physically doing something.
After it's been refuted that it was an actual thing too.
Yeah.
Because we can't just take everything that everybody says
innocent
face
until proven
value.
guilty.
Yeah, innocent until
how
proven
we-
guilty,
yeah.
not guilty until proven innocent.
Right.
Yeah.
But we have a video of her. So, okay.
Yeah.
And but then you say, well, the words you can say can hurt, so it's just as bad as physical abuse. Okay, but that's exactly what all y'all are doing.
Yeah. When
So
you go
if
after
we're gonna
somebody
say
else.
that verbal abuse is the same as physical abuse, every single person that put a nasty comment on her thing
It's the same thing.
are guilty of the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But there was a specific Instagram famous person, which what a stupid concept. You're famous because you're famous. Cool. She had a video that she did, and said I gave Hannah the platform to apologize, and she didn't, and so that's why I am still mad at her. Well, who are you?
Yeah.
Let's say there. I was talking to Anna about this because
Yeah.
she's pretty wound up about it because Hannah was in one of her freedom groups a long time ago, and so she was like, she knows her.
Yeah.
Let's just say there's a million nasty comments. Let's just say that. Probably not. Let's say there's a million people that now hate her
Yeah.
and want her destroyed. For her, unless she apologizes, because that was a big thing.
Yeah.
You got to apologize. So now I have to construct an apology that is okay for a million different people. That's impossible.
Yeah.
It's too subjective because your level of sorry is different from the next person's. So how am I supposed to apologize
To everybody.
to everybody's different level of apology?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it got to, so let's just say she's probably made quite a bit of money over the past couple of years with all of her deals and TV stuff. Anyway,
Probably.
so if she came out tomorrow and said, I know saying this word is bad. I don't believe the things that are associated with that word with white people specifically.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm going to donate $1 million to some city club for minority people that gives them scholarships for college and teaches them how to skills.
Yeah.
Is she back now?
Probably not.
So is it $2 million then? Is that okay?
It's yeah. I don't-
There's not a level of getting her back. We're just trying to destroy her for life.
yeah.
Because then what does she have to do to
Get
be
back
okay
in good
again?
Graces.
Yeah. But then that's the same million that won't accept her apology. There's a million different levels of getting back to okay.
Yeah.
That can't happen.
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
Yeah.
And so to just destroy and then what do we do if she has a mental breakdown because of all the bullying?
Yeah.
And-
she's got to go to
Yeah.
rehab or something
Yeah.
like that, or get psychiatric
Yeah.
help. And
She sang a song with a bad word in it.
yeah.
And everybody on the planet's mad. Well, what if something happens to her from this mental distress?
Yeah.
Are all these people now liable?
Yeah.
Should be.
And there's been situations where you look at like kids in school
Yeah.
who, kids were bullying
Which
them.
those people are high on stop bullying.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah, yeah.
don't bully people.
Don't bully people. And
Unless we say it's okay to bully somebody and then we'll destroy them on the internet.
Yeah.
Well,
and
okay,
there's,
that doesn't make any sense.
like somebody who's like a kid who's been bullied.
Yeah.
And then ends up like hanging himself.
yeah.
And so if you were causing that to happen to this person because you felt wronged by something that they did, like, is that okay?
You're trying to fix a problem with the same problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
In what world does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, we know common sense is a skill that is just gone now. But
Yeah.
you talking about thinking
Yeah.
something through before you
do it.
go?
Yeah.
It's that have you heard the term it's aim ready shoot?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
now
yeah.
it's shoot ready aim. Mm-hmm. Okay, well we need to decide
which is right.
if we're not going to have a set ladder to recovery.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all doing? Y'all are hurting this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, again, Nothing
Yeah.
she did was correct.
Yep.
But nothing that anybody does is correct. That's gonna like throw her
Yeah.
into a tailspin.
Yeah. Because take the specifics out of it. A million people, you can't do that,
Yeah.
but we're going to do that to make you feel bad for doing that.
Yeah.
Are y'all six? Because that
Yeah.
seems something, that seems like
Fight
something.
fire with fire.
Yeah. That seems like something 4-year-old Jason would do.
5.
5-year-old Jason. Well, he's probably smarter than that now.
probably
Now that
is.
he's 5, he probably worked through that dumb thought process. How's that drink, man? You got a hole in your lip?
Went up my nose.
You got a hole in your lip.
Shoot.
Leaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hannah, we're praying for you. We want you to get better.
Yourself.
Well,
Just kidding.
okay, no, we are.
I'm just kidding.
We're
Yeah.
from the same area.
Yeah.
We met her before she was famous.
Yeah.
Which none of that matters. But she claims to be a believer. That's what I said. Claim.
Okay.
Bachelor, bachelorette.
Yeah.
Kind of hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Muddied the water a little bit. But
Anyway.
that's what she claims. It's not I can't judge her on
Yeah.
that. I don't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
to make that decision.
Yeah. Only the Bible's words do. I mean,
Talking about fruit. Anyway, I hate this happened.
Yeah.
We know
Yeah.
you're sorry
we hate that any of this happens
to anybody.
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, we talked about last week the case with Ahmad.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and like so, I mean, we're coming from a place that like we feel the injustices done by certain things.
Yeah.
Um.
We don't want people walking around saying that word.
Yeah. No.
But I also,
I don't want somebody to commit suicide.
you talking about this girl can't get a second chance?
Yeah.
If she does one of these videos once a month, at some point you can just wash your hands of it.
Yeah.
This is once?
Yeah.
So you're going to tell me at every one of y'all that has a job, probably not many of them though. Many keyboard warriors don't
I
have.
thought you were talking about our audience.
No,
I was like,
no. Talking about
Whoa.
the attackers.
Yeah.
The public. Probably not a lot of jobs, but imagine you start a job, you work there for a year or two, pretty good. You do one mistake and you get fired on the spot.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? If that makes sense, then let's all just tear it down more. That's fine if that makes sense. But
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
You talking about no grace?
Yeah.
Good grief. But
Well, and so to talk about no grace, you had some food complaints.
oh God, yeah. So during this quarantine and this whole crazy everything shut down, people can't leave their neighborhoods. Starting to get better though. Starting to get better,
Yeah.
which is bad for me because now my customers are leaving their hives. We had an event last night in a neighborhood 2 nights ago. Lady came up. I didn't talk to her. I didn't take her order. I didn't make her food. I was doing something else on the truck. She was difficult at the register, difficult getting her bag of food, difficult checking it before she left, asking if, hey, this sandwich looks a little burnt. Is it okay? My people said yes. She took it, ate half of it,
Yeah.
came back as I was cleaning up by myself and just talked to me for like 15 minutes about how this sandwich was burnt. She tried to eat it. It was gross. Well, you ate half of it.
Yeah.
So how gross was it? And just was on, and I don't like that. She said, I also own a small business. I get it. Well, we're not brother and sister.
Yeah.
We're not in the same crew because we own small businesses. That's not, I'm not going to feel more bad about your sandwich because you also run an Etsy profile online. Like
This is funny because that's the exact same thing I was thinking of. Is
Yeah,
Etsy.
yeah.
I'm a small business.
oh,
owner.
cool. So you got your buddy to put some of your screen printed shirts in their boutique and now you're a small
Yeah.
business owner.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that. That felt like a stab.
I
like a
wasn't even
stab
thinking about
at
it.
me.
I wasn't even going there. It's fine though.
Yeah. Shout out to Mammoth Clothing. 20% off sale right now.
In the boutiques around town. So
Yeah.
I did. That was kind of specific.
Yeah.
Not meant to be. I was thinking the big calligraphy on a comfort color. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I said, I'm sorry. What can we do? I just want my money back. I gave her money back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to leave, man. It's 9:00 at night. I got to put these generators in the
go.
Yeah, I got to go. So okay, here's your money back. I hate it. She didn't put it on social media. That's cool.
Good.
Appreciate it.
So we'll just throw her under
She
the bus
came
now
back,
on
wasn't
broadcast.
super mad at me.
Yeah.
Gave her her money back. All is fair. So on that end of it, I'm not that mad. But overall, we made 100 sandwiches in 2.5 hours. Some of them are going to be a little burnt.
Yeah.
That's how the world works.
gonna happen.
Yeah. Complaint number 2. Not really a complaint. So with this, all these neighborhoods around town during this quarantine, they've created a Facebook group for food trucks in Tuscaloosa County.
That's cool.
But these old blue-haired ladies, just comment in there about the dumbest stuff. And somebody specifically reached out to us and said, hey, can you make your post of where you're going to be tonight more specific with a specific address and a zip code and everything? Because when you just say the name of the neighborhood, we don't know if it's the one on this side of town or this side of town. First off, they don't do that. You don't have
Not
two
two sa-
neighborhoods
yeah, two same
with the
neighborhoods.
exact same name. And like, we can't find you. We just don't.
Yeah. I don't know which Northwood Lake you're at.
Yeah. I don't know which Northport Crown Wood Heights you're
Yeah.
at. Well, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
And if you've got enough gumption to be able to get on Facebook and type us something stupid, you can pull up maps. It ain't even hard. You can
Yeah.
go to MapQuest and still print the directions off like we did before we had smartphones. I don't have to give you a GPS notification lock of where we're going to be that night.
Yeah.
But then another lady commented under this comment and said, yeah, it's just so confusing. We want your food, but it's frustrating. And then somebody else, another one under that, and I'm just reading these like, whatever. I can bury some of this stuff, whatever. The third one said, y'all don't ask too much. Next, we'll be asking them if they can provide napkins and silverware. And then that's
That's
that
what
was
sent
it.
you over the edge.
That was it.
Gosh, these napkins and silverwares.
You're gonna get upset about something that's your own problem, and then somebody else get cute with it and try and be cute.
Yeah.
That's the maddest I've been through this.
Yeah. Just because somebody
I hope y'all,
mentioned napkins and silverware.
somehow, I hope you find a link from
I'm
our
gonna post
Facebook
this
page
on that.
to this podcast. I hope you hear it.
Oh, gosh.
You need to hear this.
Yeah.
At some point, somebody should have bent you over and spanked that rear end, and it just didn't happen. And so I'll be the one to do it then.
It's funny that you're
Figuratively,
getting this
with
upset
words.
over napkins and silverware.
She was trying to be cute.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well,
like-
don't ask too much of them now.
Don't ask them to go out of their way and spend a lot of extra time finding exact coordinates.
Because they're already going out of their way, and you're already going out of your way to bring your food to them.
Yeah.
So let's not get upset.
And then try and be cute. Oh, but
Yeah, that's funny.
that's it on those.
Yeah. Well, yep.
This one was short and sweet.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Episode 9.
Talked about some Enneagram. Also,
Any last thing? Yeah.
well, I'm just going to throw out the number for hadn't had any hits yet
Okay.
on this, but we'll keep putting it out there just in case. 205 523 5934. Leave us a voicemail or send us a
Text,
video. Yeah, text, and then we'll show that on screen if you want us to.
We'll talk about it. Send us
Yeah.
something funny. Send us your take on something.
Yeah.
First person that does it, I'll give them a sandwich.
Ooh.
Yeah.
First person that does it gets a free sandwich.
Yeah.
But no silverware or napkins.
No, that's too hard.
Do they get a box?
if they ask
Oh, okay.
and they're nice about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But just a sandwich. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Pretty good.
One free sandwich for the first person that does it.
Yep.
Oh, but do I qualify? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Well, awesome. As always, guys, we appreciate you listening. We appreciate you coming along with us. If you got anything you want to say to us, drop us a comment, subscribe.
Aggressively Medium Pod.
At Aggressively Medium Pod. And
we'll see y'all for episode 10.
That's it. We're out.
Bye.